The year is 1942. Across Britain, the world is shrouded in uncertainty and fear as the Second World War rages on. Blackout curtains shroud every window, and the world is at war. The darkness outside mirrors the anxiety within each home. But not all battles are fought with guns. Some are waged in the kitchen, where daily life is transformed by the demands of war. Here, saucepans replace weapons, and potatoes and carrots become ammunition. Every ingredient is precious, every meal a small victory. Every meal prepared is an act of resistance against deprivation. The simple act of putting food on the table becomes a daily triumph. The kitchen, once routine, is now a command center for survival. Here, strategy and resourcefulness are as important as any weapon. Ration books dictate daily life, replacing the abundance of the past with strict limits. Each coupon is a reminder of sacrifice and shared purpose. Housewives plan meals with ingenuity, stretching meager ingredients to feed their families and fuel the nation's will to fight. Recipes are reinvented and nothing goes to waste. The stakes are high, failure is not an option. Each day brings new challenges, but also new opportunities for courage. Sparse shelves and ration books are constant reminders of a shared struggle. Yet hope persists in every corner of the kitchen. The fight here is for sustenance, not territory, a contest of creativity against scarcity. Every meal is a testament to determination. The quiet hum of a stove is a declaration. Life and hope endure. Even in the darkest times, the kitchen glows with resilience. The war has reached into every home, redefining what it means to contribute. Children help peel potatoes. Families gather for news and comfort. A housewife's creativity is as vital as a factory worker's labor. Every loaf of bread, every mended shirt is an act of defiance. In kitchens across the land, a quiet army fights for family, future, and country. Together, they forge a spirit of unity and hope. Their tools are simple, but their resolve is unbreakable. With every meal, they nourish not just bodies, but the nation's spirit. This is the kitchen front, a battlefield of resilience where ordinary people become everyday heroes. Total war erased the line between soldier and civilian. In this new reality, everyone was called to serve, not just on the battlefield, but in every corner of daily life. The front line was everywhere. Factories, farms, and homes became crucial arenas of effort and sacrifice. Every citizen became a contributor, enlisted in the fight for victory, whether by building, growing, or supporting from afar. Propaganda urged action: save food, collect metal, conserve energy. Posters and radio broadcasts reminded everyone that their choices mattered. Mundane chores became urgent acts of national purpose, transforming kitchens and gardens into sites of resistance and resilience. Waste, inefficiency, and despair were enemies to defeat. Every scrap saved, every item reused, was a blow against the enemy. The government set targets, celebrated small victories, and made every effort count, turning ordinary people into heroes of production. Knitting socks, collecting scrap, and planting potatoes became patriotic duties, symbols of unity and shared sacrifice. People saw their efforts as part of a larger struggle, finding pride and purpose in their contributions. Homes became outposts in the national fight, where families gathered to listen for news and support one another. The line between personal life and public duty blurred as every household became a command post for the war effort. Civilians gave everything they had. Understanding victory depended on all. Sacrifice was shared, and hope was collective. The war was not won by soldiers alone, but by a united people determined to endure and prevail together. Every action, no matter how small, mattered. Each gesture was a thread in the fabric of victory. The home front was a force as vital as any battlefield, proving that in total war, every citizen truly became a soldier. The ration book became a symbol of wartime life, a passport to survival, and a daily reminder of the new reality everyone faced. Rationing was a stark reminder that resources were limited and under threat, forcing families to adapt to a world where abundance was no longer guaranteed. The government controlled distribution, ensuring fairness and preventing hoarding, but also introducing a new sense of order and discipline to daily life. Choice vanished. Planning and calculation took its place, as every meal required careful thought and resourcefulness. Housewives strategized to stretch sugar, butter, meat, and tea, turning everyday cooking into a test of ingenuity and patience. Shopping became a hunt for what was available, not what was wanted, and every trip to the store was filled with uncertainty and hope. Scarcity bonded communities, creating a shared experience of hardship and encouraging neighbors to support one another in new ways. Propaganda framed rationing as patriotic duty. Every coupon used was a contribution, and every sacrifice was part of the collective war effort. Deprivation became a noble sacrifice, giving people purpose and control and transforming daily struggles into acts of quiet heroism. Ingenuity replaced abundance. Every ingredient was precious, and nothing could be wasted. People learned to stretch, substitute, and innovate, discovering new recipes and creative solutions to make do with less. The ration book, though limiting, sparked resilience and creativity, inspiring families to find pride in their resourcefulness. Conservation became a survival skill for the long war ahead, shaping habits that would last a lifetime. Scarcity taught a generation the value of every crumb, and the enduring lesson that even in hardship, there is strength and unity to be found. In total war, nothing was wasted, not even kitchen fat. Grease from bacon and roasts became a strategic resource. Housewives saved every drop, delivering it to local collection points. The reason: kitchen fats contain glycerin, essential for making explosives. Propaganda made the link clear. Kitchen fat became bullets and bombs. Collecting grease was transformed into a patriotic act. Children joined in, collecting tins door to door. The effort provided vital resources and united communities. Every household's contribution mattered, turning kitchens into miniature munitions factories. Even the messiest leftovers became weapons of war. Rationing demanded culinary creativity, especially with bread. White flour vanished, replaced by the government's national loaf. Dense, brown and fortified, it was healthier but less beloved. The national loaf became a symbol of shared sacrifice and nutrition. Scarcity sparked a revolution in home cooking, victory cooking. Recipes for mock dishes and sugarless cakes flourished. Cooks learned to use every part of a vegetable and invent new meals. Eggless sponges, meatless sausages, and potato pastries became staples. Sharing recipes and tips built community and pride. Every meal was an act of invention and morale. The resourceful home cook became a quiet hero. Invention in the kitchen was a daily victory over hardship. In wartime, waste was a moral failing, helping the enemy. Government campaigns made wastefulness unpatriotic. Every scrap of food was scrutinized for use. Potato peels became snacks, stale bread became puddings, and vegetable water became soup. The kitchen became a model of efficiency. Salvage extended beyond food. Bones, paper, rags, and metal were all collected. Children competed to gather the most scrap. The culture of salvage taught conservation and mindfulness. Eliminating waste increased the food supply without imports. Discipline and care turned survival into a national crusade. Cleaning one's plate became a patriotic act. With imports threatened, the nation turned to its own soil. The Dig for Victory campaign urged everyone to grow food. Lawns, parks, and sports fields became vegetable plots. Millions answered the call, creating victory gardens everywhere. Government support and instruction made gardening a patriotic act. Homegrown produce eased pressure on commercial farms and rations. Potatoes, cabbages, and carrots became staples of survival. Victory gardens improved health and morale. Gardening gave people agency and hope in uncertain times. Green shoots were a sign of resilience and faith in the future. The garden became a personal fortress against war's chaos. Each harvest was a small triumph over adversity. The war's victory was built on the quiet endurance of the home front. Small daily actions, saving fat, planting carrots, making meals from scraps, became acts of defiance. Hardship fostered innovation and community. People became chemists and gardeners, breaking down barriers and forging bonds. The kitchen front was won by a united community, not individual heroes. The legacy is clear, purposeful action and resilience matter. National strength is measured in the resolve of its people. Every humble contribution rippled outward, building collective achievement. The war taught that hope and dignity can thrive in adversity. The unseen kitchen battlefield kept hope alive. Here a nation's spirit proved unbreakable.